Tonight on Hip on the Spot News. More dynamic campaign details are revealed. Financing and subscription questions are answered. The next open beta update is slated for today. And we finally have a winner for the F4 Phantom giveaway. This and more on How I Play. This video is sponsored by Fox3 Managed Solutions. Hello virtual pilots, I'm Andre Celesti, and tonight we are going to talk about the latest news in DCS world. So the December open beta update is slated for today. It could be already here as we speak by the time we publish this video, but as soon as we get our hands on it, we will prepare another video to discuss it. In this video, we present more answers from Eagle Dynamics CEO regarding the future of DCS world, what to expect in regards of graphical changes to keep up with the latest advancements and be, as they say, competitive. I am also glad to tell you that we have been recently mentioned by Edie on their newsletter, which is another milestone achieved for our channel and community here at How I Play. So make sure you subscribe to keep in touch with all the latest information in the world of Digital Combat Simulator and not only. So let's get back to our topic. As we know, the focus right now is on improving the performance across various systems bit by bit, and most likely we should expect more graphical engine updates as time goes by. There was a question of finance when it comes to DCS world and how they will sell their products in the future. There have been rumors in the past from various unofficial sources that Eagle Dynamics may eventually start to provide a subscription type of service for DCS world. Nick Gray, CEO of Eagle Dynamics, definitely put a stop to those rumors, as he mentioned in the last interview that this type of service is not compatible with a product like DCS World. Owning a module, an airplane in your hangar, needs to be your airplane in your hangar, and their commitment is to keep on improving that module as time goes by. So no subscription service in sight for this platform. It needs to be clear, and frankly, I am very happy to hear this. But wait, there is more. Not only that you shouldn't worry about the subscription model being integrated in the sim, but they want to help the community with financing purchases for the future. Or at least look on into something like this, so we can actually buy a certain module in small rates over a longer time. This is indeed a good idea, so we don't break up the bank when we get excited of a newly released module that we want to have. They also want to improve their 80 miles program in order to provide more returns to us, the users that stick with the platform for a very long time. Good stuff and a bright future when it comes to the future of DCS world. And speaking of the future, let's talk about the dynamic campaign. Yes, this was another subject that was touched in the latest interview at the viaf. They are working on it and it takes more time as they don't want to reproduce, well, let's face it, a BMS copy campaign. Now hold on, I know and Edie knows that the BMS campaign stood the test of time, but no matter what you think about it, we are still talking about an older product. And with today's technology and a decisive future to be in question, Edie wants to ensure that they get a revolutionary product in our hands that will stand as well the test of time and can be built on later in the future. But that also means that the technical problems they have faced are even more higher than imagined. And as Edie mentions, the primary problems were connected to machine learning, basically being able to use AI properly. But as I mentioned before, the revolution what we have seen with the AI in the last 2 years will have an impact on Edie's progress with certain features as well, and I am happy to hear that indeed that's the case. I also was amazed from one statement I heard in the interview, that they have 4 people currently working on the dynamic campaign. Not many, but as they say, very capable people. So basically, they have set very high standards when it comes to this dynamic campaign, and hopefully they manage to reach them in a good amount of time. As we all know that this particular module, let's put it that way, has the potential to propel DCS world onto even greater heights as the best digital combat simulator flight sim platform in the world. Moving on with the newsletter for this week, id have been working on the main open beta update to close out the 2023, which may be here as we speak. This update includes great features such as the fire control radar for the Apache, multiple improvements for the F-16C Viper, and many fixes based on the community feedback. More precisely, the new DCS Open Beta update will include memory leaks fixes when changing slots in 2.9 multiplayer, more enhancements for dedicated servers, voice chat, and AGM 154 tuning. The year finale will be marked by the release of the long-awaited Apache FCR that adds tremendous capability to this already deadly attack helicopter. The system was designed to enhance the target acquisition and engagement process of the AH-64D when faced with a large number of enemy armor units moving across the battlefield. More than just a sensor for detecting and engaging targets, the FCR is a target classification and priority system that automates and accelerates the process of acquiring targets and determining which of those targets should be engaged to have the maximum effect on the battlefield. Of course, taking in calculation the limited number of munition on board the aircraft. Now, firstly, in this update, id is releasing the FCR with Ground Target Mode or GTM that will allow it to engage static and moving targets, including helicopters. Following the release of the GTM mode, other modes and capabilities will be added to this powerful force multiplier. Moving on, there is a new World War II Mustang campaign by Reflected called Devon Eagles that will take you in a series of challenging missions in the P-51D. As expected, this is a detail-crafted campaign that will allow you to relive the daring exploits during a pivotal moment in aerial combat history. It includes 11 historical missions based on original documents, squadron records, combat reports, and extensive research, 5 further cutscenes based on historical events, realistic briefings and briefing images, including separate PDF mission files, and much more. And last but not the least, DCS Olympus has just been released. A free and open source add-on for DCS that enables dynamic real-time control of units through a map interface. You can spawn units and groups of all types, give them commands and tasks like a classic RTS game, and deploy a variety of effects such as smoke, flares, or explosions, all live while the mission is running. It reminds me of the Zeus interface from Arma, for those of you who know what I'm talking about. Olympus also includes many additional extras to enhance missions, including creating and tasking tankers and AWACS on the fly, setting up custom formations, simulated firefights, dynamic accuracy, and scenic setting for AAA, plus much more. You will be able to create the ultimate mission for your squadron by controlling them in real time for an experience never seen before inside DCS, for both single player and multiplayer. DCS Olympus requires no client mods, can handle custom modules, and is designed from the ground up with performance in mind. It will be featured in our next add-on spotlight episode here at How I Play very soon. If you want to check it out right now, link is in the video description. And now it's time to reveal the winner of our F4 Phantom giveaway. Yes, the wait is over and we got close to 10,000 entries this time. The Phantom is so much in demand that we are even thinking to provide more giveaways later in the future for it. A big thank you for our giveaway sponsor, Lakota21, known as Warden, and Tony Prince, one of our dear patrons that continues to support us in every step. We got a great community here and I am humbled by everyone's generosity. So without further ado, the winner of the F4 Phantom giveaway is Loudmaster98. Congratulations! We already contacted our winner and the 2 F4E accounts goes to him and his lucky Rio of choice. I want to thank everyone who participated and commented in our previous videos. You also helped the channel to grow and reach new heights here on YouTube. We will always come back and provide more giveaways in the future with more prizes for you. We got some special thanks to our community managers, Sergeant Dev Rupesh and Natasha, for their work and dedication for our community. Many thanks to our patrons that support our channel. Please remember that we will soon open the testing environment for our HipGames Dynamic Mission server that was sponsored by Fox3. More information on our Patreon page. Remember to check our sponsor, VR Rock, for your VR blue light protection and prescription lenses, and Fox3 Managed Solutions for the best DCS servers out there. And subscribe to keep in touch with all the latest news on your favorite simulators and games. I am Andre Celesti, reminding you to fly safe, and I'll see you next time.